Today, we are going over a live fantasy football draft, and that is what we're going to get into tonight. We're going to show everybody a little bit of how it goes in case this is your first time, or maybe some possible sleepers. Let's get into it right now. Welcome everybody to Top Dog Coverage. It's your boy Dirty with your boy C-Dub, and tonight we are going over our live fantasy football draft with your favorite Top Dog Coverage. We are in fantasy football mode. We are in fantasy football season. I know we talk a lot about going over all the different teams and such, and this is where some of the bread and butter is, and this is where we have actually made some money to create Top Dog Coverage off of fantasy football. So we're going to be going over C-Dub's draft today, and we're gonna see how it rocks and how it rolls. C-Dub, how you feeling about this draft, baby?
Feeling great. Severely underprepared. Haven't even given fantasy football a single thought, so I'm ready to rock.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is a good thing about having a co-host, right? I can pull up all the stuff as you're drafting, as you're putting cues in, and we're going to pull it up on the screen so that everybody can watch and everybody can see exactly what it is that we're doing. Maybe you find a couple things that you've never done, and maybe you could steal a couple moves for us. Or if you guys have maybe a couple, little moves that we haven't tried before, please insert it in the column section or the comment section and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. But we are about to go over a live draft here with C-Dub, and yeah, man, is this one of your first ones this year?
This will be my first draft, but in other news, we just had a crazy 69-yard field goal made by Harrison Butker in the preseason football. So
it is. There it is.
69 yards.
Remember, Little did it from the Jaguars. Yeah, he hit 70. So that's always it's always fun to see. All right, so explain this league for us here, C-Dub. Which league are we going into here?
Yeah, this is a league I've been in for a handful of years now.
Mm-hmm.
I have won 2 of the last 3 seasons, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different scoring. So in this one, it's a PPR league, right? So points per reception. So you get 1 point for every catch a player has. Also, tight end premium. So every catch a tight end gets, it's an additional point.
Okay.
And then there's tiers in terms of like big plays, right? So there's an extra bonus if it's a 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus yarder play, whether that's pass, run. Also, running backs, if they get 20 or more carries, it's an additional points as well. So there's a lot of different points and a lot of different stuff that goes into this game, right? Especially for this league, it's a little unique, but it's fun. It's been a cool league.
All right, I'm gonna pull up some. This is the good thing about C-Dub and I, is that I look at a bunch of things and he looks at a bunch of other things as well. I look at the strength of schedule. So, I mean, to be honest here, dude, it could be preference, it could be whatever. But if I'm in that 101 spot and I know that I want a receiver, I think it's clear that we're probably most of us going to go Jamar Chase. But at the same time, if it is one of those where you need a running back, or you get your first shot at a running back, it's kind of Bijan Robinson or Gibbs, or what I mean, one of these high profile ones. And for me, as I look at the strength of schedule, the SOS, I'm looking at Gibbs all day, because there's a huge gap between Gibbs having the easiest schedule of the entire season with the Lions since they came in last place last year, and Bijan Robinson damn near all the way to the bottom. Not saying he can't do things, but I just want to pick the easier schedule,
Yeah, he's going to be the main back, and he's done nothing but score touchdowns He was great for me last year. I had him in one of my leagues. It was very, very awesome. Certain weeks you'd have 40, 50 points from him, right? I don't know. He just got the big payday. It just, for some reason, Detroit's had a ton of injuries here recently. And I don't know, something about him scares me. He's an elite player. Love Jahmyr Gibbs, but
I was thinking
you
the
know,
same thing. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, but you don't want to say it out loud, right? Like,
yeah. It's one of those things like you think it, but you don't want to say it. So
yeah.
it's like, but for this one, I am pick 11. It is a 12
Okay.
person league, right? So I'm pick 11. It's snake draft, so I have almost the turn there. So I have 11, and then I have the second pick of the second round. So
Okay.
so
Do you want to throw up the see what
yeah.
we can look at some cues and all this other stuff?
Yeah, let's see.
That way
Are
everybody.
you a big Q guy?
Sometimes I just sometimes I wing it, depends on the league. But other times when I have, like, say if I am the first pick, it gives me that time for everybody to go all the way there and all the way back where I can set up my queue. And then that's why I kind of like being at the turn. I know where I can get a hit, but it takes a lot more time because I would say when you're at that 11 or 12 spot right there, when you're making a turn, you don't take in consideration just like, oh, the next guy within 3 range or 4 range or 5 range. You have to take within range of 20 different players that you just don't want to let go of. So you really have to be sold on a guy that you want, even if it means you have to reach just slightly, and that is your guy, because you're going to be going another 20, 21 people before you even think about having a chance at that person again.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not really big Q guy. I'm more vibes. Kind of just feel it out, right? But
Okay.
the main only reason that I really use the queue sometimes is so I don't forget about guys. If there's somebody that I absolutely have to have that's
Yeah.
maybe in the mid rounds, later rounds, I'll throw them in the queue just so I literally don't forget about them.
Okay, got it. Okay, so yeah, you got Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, who are you thinking? Who are you thinking down at this 10 or 11? I mean, if you look at 11 right there, you got Justin Jefferson. Are you the actual turn? There's only 11 in this, or there's
No,
12
there's
teams,
12.
right?
You
Okay.
can't see it from the logo.
Oh, got
My
it, got it,
logo's
got it.
covering
Okay.
it.
So who are you thinking at this turn, dude?
It depends. Hopefully, one of the main running backs falls to me. I
Okay.
don't think like if a Jonathan Taylor falls, that'd be
Hmm.
ideal. Maybe a James Cook. Uh, not a big Achan, despite the fact that he's going to get a ton of touches in
Yeah.
Miami. That's just I don't want to be a part of bad offenses. I'll be honest. But Justin Jefferson's staring me right in the face. I do like that. I think him and Kyler could have a pretty good connection.
I'm not mad at going back to him this year. I think there's a sour taste in everyone's mouth about Justin Jefferson because of what had happened, but he has a little bit better of a QB this time around. And when you got Justin Jefferson on your team, you feed the guy. You know what I mean? I think that's been proven. No matter how many different quarterbacks there has been there, he's been able to. I mean, for the most part, he's been able to perform.
Yeah, and if you look at it, 2 seasons ago when he still had Captain Kirk, right? He had great seasons, ton of catches, and last year you saw Carson Wentz make an effort to get him the ball, and that's when he had his best games, right?
Yeah.
Um, I'm really interested to see if Puka potentially falls as well, just due to his crazy offseason
Hmm.
and whatnot. Um, but I wouldn't be mad at Barkley. I do am a big believer in Saquon bouncing back this year. I think
Yeah.
the Eagles offense will be better, and
Hmm.
I think that they'll remember their roots and drive that offense through Saquon.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they kind of like check downs. AJ Brown is now gone. Those targets have to go somewhere. It's probably not going to go to the slot or I don't know if they're going to really break it down to where they're tossing it to Wicks, they're tossing it to Lemon. You know what I mean? I really think that majority of these can go to the check down spot with Saquon Barkley. We've seen what he can do with over 400 touches, some catches, some receptions. On top of that, after he had those 400 yards, he had a down season. Same thing with McCaffrey. He had the 400 yard season, or the 400 touch season, and he kind of went down. But with that, Saquon kind of had his bad season after his 400. So I think this is the bounce back year for him. I really do.
Yeah, it's the year after, right?
Yeah, and Lane Johnson's back, dude. You know.
Yeah, the only thing is they lost their offensive lineman with Stoutman, their coach over there. But also, I'm pretty big on Ibuka this year. I do think the Baker Ibuka stack could be really dangerous this year.
Yeah, you want to know something? You know what the other weird stack is that I actually like is look, if you miss out on Ibuka, do not, and I'll repeat this again, do not like fall back on what's the other wide receiver over there?
Which one? Are you talking about Chris Godwin?
Yeah, Godwin. I think he's gonna come back with vengeance, dude. Like I really do, you know, and I can't wait to see what he could do. It really is a triple threat over there, and anything can happen. I know Mike Evans left, but Ibuka's going to fill some big shoes. Chris Godwin was still tearing it up even when Mike Evans was over there. So it's like Chris Godwin can come back, and you know that's Baker's. That's a target guy for Baker. So
yeah, for sure, without doubt. I mean, he can kind of live in that slot and be great in there. Do we like this camera setup? Are we good? Is everyone okay? Good with?
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna I'm gonna do this that way everybody can read and everything. I don't think they need to see our ugly mugs or anything like that.
Don't mind the chat. I don't, there's a lot of these people in here that I'm not super familiar with, so
that's okay.
I only know a handful of guys.
There we go. Are we on?
Oh, I guess we're starting. Bijan, number 1. It's not too surprising. I would have figured Gibbs there, but that is what it is.
It really depends on the league. There you go. Yeah, number 1, 2, Robinson, Gibbs, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jamar just goes 3 here.
Yeah. For me, I like getting a running back early. Whether doing a hero running back, just because there's not so many guys that are gonna get the 20+ carries, and you do get an added bonus when you get that. So
yeah. I would say
sure there's a handful of Cowboys fan in here too, so I don't think CD is going to fall.
Oh no, dude! And you want to know a lot? That usually means a lot of these guys are just going to be they're going to be going quick,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
3. It
so
be too hard, but
by the way, just to give you a heads up here, the easiest schedules for QBs are top 5. Philadelphia Eagles, Minnesota Vikings, the Detroit Lions, the Jaguars, and the Packers. So you're talking.
I'm not remember any of that.
Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Jared Goff, T. Law, and Jordan Love. Those are top 5 easiest. Jahmyr Gibbs has the easiest running back schedule. Kyron Williams behind him. Saquon Barkley 3rd. Jadarian Price and the Seattle Seahawks 4th, and then Jonathan Taylor is 5th there. So and look, actually, if you want to go 7.
When you say this, is this based off of last season's rankings, right?
This is based off of this is based off of the schedule that is presented to them this year.
Right, but this is based off this is a strength of schedule based on how the teams performed last year, right?
How they performed and So like defensive lines, offensive lines, stuff like that. If they've upgraded, what they think those projections are going to be with the defensive lines coming at them, all that stuff. So yes.
Yeah. See, I just strength of schedule. It's important in certain situations, but I've always been a guy that if draft good dudes, draft good players, you'll be okay, right? I like to try to get matchup proof guys where I can set it and forget it. That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I hear you.
Too,
I'm surprised here. So this is different. So round 1, pick 4, McCaffrey. I think that's really low.
It's high. It's really high.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think it's just early. I think it's early. There's so many on the board. I mean, you have Jackson Smith and Jigba here. Amon-Ra St. Brown, which I've never actually had Amon-Ra, I don't think. And I think this year I might actually try to snag him.
He's just so consistent.
He is.
Him and Goff have that great connection. You're going to get 100+ catches, about 1,600 yards, and 6 to 9 touchdowns.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: when you get down to your area over here, right? So you around your 111,
Mm-hmm.
are you knowing that you have to go all the way back and come back in the third round, 311? Are you a tight end? This is a tight end premium. Are you a Bowers guy that is willing to take him that early, knowing that he could possibly be gone?
Maybe it just depends on how the board goes.
Hmm.
Because I feel like tight end, I got through with tight end last year with taking Houston's tight end.
Yeah.
Um, Schultz, he kept me going for a while, and I was also able to get Kraft. So it wasn't one of those ones where I needed the top guy.
Hmm.
Bowers would definitely be good choice. It just I feel like there's so many tight ends that are coming out of the league this now that can be serviceable starters, like a Jake Ferguson, right? Get him middle
Hmm.
rounds, and
Yeah.
it might not be the number one tight end, but if he can just at least be in the top two, top three, like I think it puts me in a good position.
Yeah. Now this right
All
here,
right.
this is interesting here. So you have Jonathan Taylor. I think that's average. James Cook. I said, not for nothing. I feel like that's pretty early for him. I
Yeah.
figured he would have went towards the back end of the first round here, and Saquon Barkley. So that's 1-6 and 1-7. But at the same point, his production, James Cook's production, has shown that he kind of is worthy of going around this area
Yeah,
or
he's averaging
one.
what 17 touchdowns a year right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also
So
pushing a lot of the high end receivers towards me.
it is, and not for
So
nothing, having two wide receivers and two flexes in here, that works out for you, dude.
yeah,
And
yeah.
there goes Puka for you at 1-8.
So I can land JSN, Amon Ra, or CD Lamb in one of these next picks.
No, so
I
Amon
got
Ra's now 1-1-1-9. He's gone. Um,
so I can get a JSN or a CD Lamb right here. That's pretty
dude,
crazy.
I,
At pick
I'm
11?
I'm telling you right now, too, dude. AJ Brown, I think, is going to he might
Oh,
go
I think he's
off
gonna have
this
a
year.
great year.
Yeah, and I think you can take him on that second come around, possibly. I don't know. It depends on what you see and what's on the board. There you go.
So
CD Lamb's
I
on. So
so here I'm thinking maybe a JSN Justin Jefferson combo too. Like I said, HN, I mean, I think he could have a good year, but I don't really want anything to do with Miami. Genty could have definitely have a bounce back. There'll be a better offense.
mhm.
And also, Derrick Henry, I had him last year in this league, and he's still a monster. But I think let's go and lock up JSN. I think are we in
Yeah,
agreement with that?
yeah. Running
Okay, we
back. Who
got
do you take?
Genty.
Genty. Okay.
Genty.
Oh wow. Okay. I think you have a decision to make here if he doesn't take a Marion Hampton too, dude.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Hampton.
That's just me talking.
I
I think
I
he's
had Hampton
potential.
and Henry last year, which is pretty crazy.
Okay. I think Hampton has potential to be so good this year.
Yeah.
So good, And why did our banner stop? No, it didn't. Okay, good.
Do we
Um
should I reconsider HN here?
I look, you said it from the beginning that you want a team that has an offense. I don't know what kind of offense this is going to be.
Yeah.
Right? I would stick to somebody like if we're talking that's what you want, Devon Achan, Justin
I think
Jefferson, I think you should go with these I would say this is just me talking, but I would say that you go with AJ Brown over all of these dudes. Why? Because that offense was humming. Drake May's throwing the ball.
all right, here we go. I can take Justin Jefferson here too, though.
That's possible. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to knock that either. I just don't know what I don't know. I'm looking at quarterback situation with that,
Yeah.
but Justin Jefferson has performed. It doesn't matter to quarterback. So I mean,
Yeah. But I do like AJ Brown here too. But I mean, this is a
look,
tough one.
well, you can also this is key here too. You got a minute, but this is key
Hmm.
here too. Look at your buy situation too. Do you want two
Yeah.
studs on the same buy, or are you okay with that? Will you have enough people to draft later on? That's okay too.
Yeah.
So
I think
I think you can go. I would go wide receiver. That's just me. because you have 2 flexes and 2 wide receivers, and it's a PPR.
Yeah. I do think I like Justin Jefferson as a big bounce back this year too. So
let's do it, baby.
Jefferson's locking in.
All right.
And I think I can, for running backs, I think I can try to get maybe like a Travis Etienne, right, for the Saints, get some New Orleans pride in there, and then like maybe a Javonte Williams or like a Bucky Irving somewhere down the line.
I think Javonte Williams is going to be great again. I think he finally came back from that injury. You know?
Yeah. But also Bashal Tutin, I think he's getting the chance to be the guy in Jacksonville.
Later rounds.
He's so explosive and so fast. I think Bashal could be a really high-end starter as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
This is where we wait.
Can you scroll down? I want to see where you're at.
Specific position or
where you're where just overall. So Derrick Henry, so Jefferson, Walker goes 2-3, Henry goes 2-4. Can you scroll down where you're going to be picking next? Down on the player list.
311.
So 311. Can I see where that line is on your draft list there?
Oh yeah,
there we go. Yep, no, you're good. So look, you still got some thugs on there, dude. You got T. Higgins, Tedero, and McMillan. Imagine having these guys on here, right?
Chris Olave.
Yeah, dude. Like
Rashee Rice, Malik Neighbors.
One of these guys is gonna drop to you too, man. Like, and you know why? Because somebody's they're either reaching for people or they're not, you know. Yeah. And you already saw that there were people that got left down to you, that you picked up. So
yeah, I wonder when these tight ends are gonna start going too. I would assume probably here in the 3rd round.
I'll tell you what, if one reaches back to you, I don't see why you wouldn't take.
Yeah, that's that you have to.
Yeah,
I don't see it happening, but
you're talking about targets alone. You know what I mean? Receptions. They're getting fed like a wide receiver, and this is a premium.
Yeah, they get an extra point per catch.
Absolutely. And then you can go. It's tricky because you don't want to spread too thin on the running backs because it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 running backs are already off the board.
Right. That's why I really want to keep an eye on Achane. That's my guy. Yeah, we'll put him in the queue just so I don't forget. Javonte.
Yeah.
Hampton just went.
So you got Hampton. So this is what I'm saying. Hampton can have a really, really good season this year. I do believe. You're also looking at Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams is way far down there, but he gets the ball a lot. And I also think that Blake Corum is a really good guy to pick later on in these later rounds, you know.
Swift as well. Swift is kind of underrated in Chicago up there. Ben Johnson's run scheme. I mean, he gets these guys touches, and he could definitely be another guy that's outperforms his draft spot as well.
Absolutely. I like this. Dude, Nico Collins is. I can't believe that some of these guys are going all the way more towards the 3rd round here.
Yeah,
but you don't know. So I like that you're actually starting to use the queue now because you're starting to see the running backs.
Yeah, there goes Bowers.
Yeah,
like I said, I try to see where the draft takes me, and then there's specific positions I want to keep in mind. There's certain guys that I really like. I want to go and put them in there. So,
and what this does too, man, like what this does with Brock Bowers, it pushes another valuable player down to you. I know it's still another 10 picks ahead of you, but that doesn't mean that, you know, Bowers, you know, he is an elite tight end and he is in top tier with Trey McBride here. But at the same point, it still pushes down one of those good wide receivers or running backs that allows you to keep and build your team here. You're talking right now, you have Jackson Smith-Njigba and Justin Jefferson as your 2 starting wide receivers. Now, if it comes back down here, you can actually you can pick one of these running backs. You know what I mean, or 2, or you can go one running back, come back and try to get another running back and have 3 studs as a wide receiver.
Right.
You know, it's doable. This is very, very doable.
Yeah, I think receiver is the move. I mean, there's so many guys can pop off, but you know, very few elite target hogs. Like, you know, JSN and Justin Jefferson were amongst the leaders in targets last year.
Yeah, and also I would highlight that you can actually get like a Tyler Warren, maybe fifth or sixth round too. You know what I mean? If you're
Yeah.
looking for that, yeah, I know you're a crafts guy, and that's cool. But I mean Tyler Warren is slipping in there, and I think people are forgetting that their wide receiver core they had to get Keenan Allen in there, so I think he's going to get fed very very well.
Yeah. He did have that injury that they popped up the other day where he left practice. It was a
Yes.
groin or an ankle or something, but that's why there's so many good tight ends out there. I mean, even what waiver wire Jawan Johnson last year, who went off because he was roommates with Shuck at college, right? So they had
Yeah.
that connection. So
Um. So Rashi Rice going at that 212. So I'll recap here. So from Derrick Henry at 2-4, going back down towards down to the second round, going into the third here. So at 2-4, Henry, 2-5, Chase Brown, 2-6 was AJ
AJ
Brown,
Brown.
2-7 was Omarion Hampton, George Pickens went at 2-8. Nico Collins at 2-9 and Drake London at 2-10. First tight end off the board here. Brock Powers at the 2-11 right before that turn, and whoever is on the clock right now has got 10 seconds. But he picked Rashi Rice at this 2-12 spot. And now he's starting the third round at 3-1. And he's taking Kyren Williams. That's not a bad dude. This dude's got Bijan Robinson, Rashi Rice, Kyren Williams. That's a pretty solid squad right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let us know what you guys think of this draft. Hit that like button. Yeah, I mean, I think some of these guys are not too bad. And do you look at some of these teams too? Like, hey, they already picked two wide receivers or two running backs or what have you, and you kind of base that they might not go with three wide receivers or three running backs.
Yeah, kind of like the team behind me. They went running back. So they're going to be looking probably for a receiver in this next one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one where I could probably, if I wanted to take running back 311 and then come back and get another running back,
yeah,
do something like that. But yeah, there's a couple guys that just went receiver heavy. The third team, that's two receivers, so they're in territory to get a running back here. So I do kind of look at that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know this sounds weird, but Malik, oof, that's a risk right there. Malik Neighbors at 3-2.
That is a risk.
That is a big risk. I mean, unless you know what you're going to be drafting later on, that's your first wide receiver off the board.
You're putting a lot of faith in that.
That's a lot of faith in Malik Neighbors right now. I don't know. I traded him away this offseason, so.
I do think we have a comment in as well.
Yeah, let's check out some comments here as the board gets down. There goes Trey McBride on that 3-3. So let's check out a comment here. All right, let's check it out. What do we got? Sir Dinesh. Sir D-Dog. All right. So my friend offered Tet and JSN for AJ Brown and Achin in a 10-team redraft PPR. And I have Jonathan Taylor and who's Keenan again?
Kenneth Walker the third.
Kenneth Walker. Oh, that's right. Okay. He offered you JSN and Tet for AJ Brown and A-Chain. Is this a keeper? There's got to be a keeper then, or you guys already drafted. In a 10-team redraft PPR, I already have Jonathan Taylor. Okay, so you got Jonathan Taylor, AJ Brown, and A-Chan. I don't know. That's pretty solid. It depends on if you need wide receiver help. If you need wide receiver help, but if you're telling me right now that you already have Jonathan Taylor and Kenneth Walker and A-Chan, like those are some three solids right there. And in case A-Chan isn't working out, I don't know. I like this AJ Brown. C-Dub, what are you thinking about this? I like AJ Brown.
Yeah, it depends. If it's a dynasty, I do like the move.
This is
AJ Brown's getting a little bit older.
Yeah, this is a redraft PPR though.
Okay, redraft PPR. I mean, Tedder McGill, he's the main target in Carolina. I think he's got a good connection with Bryce Young and JSN. We saw what he can do, So, I don't want any part of bad offenses. A-Chan, sorry. I definitely make the move.
Okay, so you offered 10, and for you know what? If you're okay with, I would say, Dinesh, if you're cool with letting go of AJ Brown, you are getting two wide receiver ones. You're certainly getting that. So I would say, actually, you know what? Hit that accept button, dude. You only live once. Get JSN in there while you still have Jonathan Taylor and K9. I think that's a solid 4 right there, dude. Make that. Let him worry about HN when the Dolphins aren't really making as many touchdowns as he thinks that they're going to get. He might be basing HN off of last year, and he might get a lot of points at times. But I think you're going to be very happy knowing that Jonathan Taylor is there and Kenneth Walker is there. And they're going to run Kenneth Walker through walls in Kansas City to make sure that Patrick Mahomes is staying upright. I think they're just going to hand the ball off to him a ton. So that's what I think. Dinesh, thank you for the comment. Make sure you hit the follow buttons and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in there. Great question. Great question. Yeah, so we'll go back to it. Trey McBride went 3-3. Breece Hall 3-4. Josh Allen, first quarterback off the board at 3-5. And we have somebody coming up here at 3-6 with they already got 2 running backs off the board here, dude. Do you think that they're going to go Chris Olave here, or
It might be a T. Higgins or Tetarola. I don't know if a lot of people love Chris Olave just due to the concussion, stuff that he went through earlier in his career. But I mean, this is a guy that second team All Pro, had 110 catches.
Yeah,
Egbuka. See,
there you go. That's a sneaky one too. He didn't. I don't think he reached for that. Having Egbuka at this 3-6, he's such a stud. He's just such a stud.
That's what I was thinking there too. Javonte.
There goes Javonte. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to try to get a running back over here. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Let us know if you guys have any fantasy football questions. You're more than welcome to ask. We are here to answer. We already had Dinesh ask us a question or two about his PPR league redraft and whether or not it was a good trade. We think it was a pretty good trade, and he's gonna have a solid if he makes that trade. But yeah. Hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel, Top Dog Coverage. Thank you for watching. This is a live draft going on right now with C-Dub, and he is on deck right now. He will be drafting soon. Right now, he's got Jackson Smith, Najigba, and Justin Jefferson. He is in that 11 spot, almost at the full turn. And yeah, he's got 2 wide receivers, 2 studs at that. All right. How you feeling so far, C-Dub? How you feeling?
So far, so good. I think this might be, with the value that's on the board, I think it might be one more set of receiver, and then we get a running back. Then we pull for a hero running back here.
Okay. Look at this. I have Pickens as well. Oof.
On the clock here.
All right. I like it, Dinesh. All right, we're on the clock. Show me what you got.
So I have Chris Olave. Chris Olave staring me right in the face.
Yep.
We got Lamar Jackson, T. Higgins, Tetarola McMillan. And then we got Devonta Smith, Bucky Irving, Loveland, Scattaboo, Achane, and Garrett Wilson.
I would go. To me personally, I would not take a risk at going after, or not take a risk at missing on a running back here. That's completely up to you. But
well, I take a pick. Then there's 2 picks in front of me. So right. I think if I could solidify the receiver room, I can just go hero running back and be a waiver wire warrior. Because where do I take? Irving here, do you think?
I think he splits, dude. I'm not. Look, I like Bucky Irving when he's healthy, but he's small. He gets banged up a lot. I want somebody in there that's going to be solidified. I want somebody in there that's going to get the work and get the load and get it done. To be honest, if I'm looking at it, go after your boy Travis. Just like Alvin's going to be out, dude.
Yeah, I gotta go Olave. The value's too high. And I don't think that this guy's gonna go back-to-back running backs. He's gonna start with 4 running backs. I don't believe it.
I would have taken Zay Flowers, but that's just me.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that either.
No, I would have taken him just because that seems to be his favorite guy. If I was going wide receiver, I would have gone running back though. That's just me. So who you think? Are you gonna go and take Tootin at this point, or are you gonna go two two Saints.
Man, don't want to have too much homer bias. I'm also thinking maybe Montgomery. I know he might split too, but I think he's gonna get the bulk of the carries. But the way the board goes, Scadaboo is a great player. I really enjoy watching him because I also the other thing I factor into is who do I actually like watching, right?
Absolutely.
Right. When I log into fantasy, am I happy with who I get to watch and go for, right? So, and look, Quishon Judkins, what? That's crazy.
Yeah, he went. Yo, you went three. You went three wide. He went three running back. Appreciate it so much. And Sir Dinesh, thank you for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you so much, my friend. We have a lot more to come, and all the predictions are coming out right now. So Patriots are out, and we are back on the clock.
All right. He went 4 running backs, and it was none of the ones that I thought. Right.
That's wild. I've never seen that.
Pretty crazy. I feel like I should go 4 receivers just for the vibes, but I'm not going to.
No, I would be smart.
yeah, I'm not.
You two would be the only that went 4 straight in the same position.
Yeah. I'm thinking Travis Etienne. He's going to get the bulk of the touches. I do like that. And also, I do like Bashal Tootin here as well.
I mean, it's up to you, but I mean, I mean, at this point, this is where you kind of look at it.
I guess you want to go and give me some strength schedules with Bucky Irving, Scadaboo, Etienne, and Tootin.
Tootin is the 9th. Who else?
Etienne.
Travis Etienne. 10, 11, 12, 13th.
Scadaboo.
8th.
And Irving.
Bucky. Ooh, he's down there. They're showing some red, buddy. He's probably in the 20s.
Oh, so not easy. So I think I should go Scadaboo. Let's do it for vibes. Let's run some light poles.
There you go, baby.
Run into light poles.
Montgomery. All right, we like that. I like this, man. You got Scadaboo, and you still have some room to go. I like the 3. I like the 3 wide receivers that you have here. In case anybody's just tuning in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. You have a question, please just throw it up and we will answer your fantasy football questions. But right now, C-Dub is drafting at that 11 spot. So he went almost at the turn. You can see C-Dub in there, and he's the one that has Jackson Smith-Njigba, Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, and Scadaboo here. So he is there he is, highlighting everything for us. That's what we do best. So, yep, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We have more than enough people that we are pissing off with predictions. That's what we do best. Seattle Seahawks absolutely do not like us, and that is okay. But, yeah, we got C-Dub with 4-2, round 4, pick 2. He went Cam Scadaboo. David Montgomery with this 4-3, and then Devontae Smith on 4-4, and it's going to be coming all the way back. So
look at this gauntlet of tight ends that we have here. We have Loveland, Warren, Laporta, Kraft, Fannin, Pitts, Kincaid, Kittle, Travis Kelce, Jake Ferguson.
Would you have ever guessed that Travis Kelce is so far down now?
Everyone gets old eventually, right?
Yeah.
Father Time is undefeated. But I mean, he still was top 3 tight ends last year.
Yeah,
that could be a crazy value, especially if this is going to potentially be his last season.
Yeah. Who are you thinking? Josh Allen was the first wide receiver or first QB off the board here. Who are you thinking at QB for later on? And I have a feeling you're going to try and fill up your positional spots first, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to do quarterback last.
Okay.
Unless it's just like a crazy value, right?
Yeah. I mean, Jared Goff is getting a real easy schedule this year, and I think
can't do it.
13 to 15. Look, I bet with my wallet, not with my heart. Okay, 15 or 13 are indoors, so call them the indoor.
And I'm sure somebody is going to have a great season with him. It will not be me. I like to look for potential stack options, right? So I'm looking at Sam Darnold, Kyler Murray, or Shuck with the guys that I have, right? That's what I kind of look for. If tight end, maybe if there's a Chigakonkwo, we take a chance at Washington. Maybe we go Jane Daniels, or if we do Jake Ferguson, maybe we go with Dak Prescott. I look for those type of.
What if T Higgins? I don't think T Higgins going to make it back, but
no, I don't think so. And we got Burrow still on the board. We got Drake May, Herbert. Prescott.
I would still take Burrow even if he's not, even if you don't stack him. He's such a stud.
There's certain guys that it doesn't have to be a stack. I just like to look for those stacks, especially if the value's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyler might be a late round pick, mid round, and him and Justin Jefferson could have a great connection, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Sam Darnold is probably gonna get drafted. That could be another good connection in JSN.
Absolutely.
Right. So
you got Garrett Wilson at the 4.5, Zay Flowers at 4.6, and the 4.7 is on the clock right now. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the like button. This is a live draft as we speak. C-Dub is at the pick 11, so he's over there in that little corner. Jackson Smith, the Jigba, Jefferson, Olave, and Scadaboo. That's who he has. If you guys have a fantasy football question, please do not hesitate to ask, and we will answer it for you. We love talking ball. We love answering questions, so you guys let us know. And at 4.7, Travis Etienne has been drafted, and at 4.8, Travion Henderson. We'll see what the Patriots want to do with him. Is you have Ramondre Stevenson still is located as that starter over there, so I don't know how that's going to go. I don't know what Vrabel's going to do.
Vrabel loves Ramondre.
He does.
He actually played pretty well down the stretch. So
yeah,
surprisingly, Bucky and Tetaroa is still on the board, as is Lamar Jackson here. I figured if one quarterback went, somebody would have taken another one, but
yeah,
these guys are holding strong. They're holding steady.
Got it. We want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel. We already see an uptick in some of our views, so thank you so much. And
how are we feeling about the best goal line and goal line back in the NFL with Devontae Adams here?
Devontae Adams, I do like it. I like the fact that he's in the slot. I think that is the smartest thing ever because it's a quick release here. Take it. He's been in this spot now for I think a year or two, and I think it's genius. I think that's exactly where he should be right now, considering his age and such. So, coming back in, you spoke too soon, sir. Bucky Irving at that 4.9, and Lamar Jackson, second QB off the board at 4.
I'm surprised they were still on the board. I didn't say that they.
Yeah.
They'd last, but
4.10. Jalen Waddle coming in at the 4.11, and we're going back to the turn here, going at the end of the fourth, going into the fifth. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. Comment down below. Let us know if you have a fantasy football question. We will answer it, and hit that like button. Yeah, man. Only 2 tight ends that were off the board. You might actually have. You might even have your say of what tight end you want at the end of this too, man. If you want to go running back tight end, this is possible too, right?
Yep. Or if this is where potentially could be where a lot of quarterbacks go off the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, we maybe take a look at the quarterback, but Tetaroa just going off.
It goes Tetaroa. Okay, so this guy is going running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, and there's a really good chance that he might do another running back or wide receiver or tight end. I don't think he goes. He does. Okay, he goes off course here. He gets Loveland in the 5th, 5.1. So that's a good turn right there. Tetaroa McMillan and Colson Loveland. He's shaping out pretty good. He's got Bijan Robinson, Rashi Rice, Kyron Williams, Tetaroa McMillan, and Colson Loveland. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good squad.
And then you got 5.2 on the board now. And can you scroll down just a little bit to see where you're at? There you go. So you still have Bashal Tootin down there. If he falls to you, dude, I think that's a solid.
Yeah, he's one that I think could have a really good season.
His
speed is just different.
Yeah. Here's a solid question for you that I have. With Jameson Williams. He wasn't getting much love last year, right? And then they changed play calling duties with the Detroit Lions, and Campbell, as soon as he did that, he was throwing it to him. He was getting fantasy points, and it was because he knew the speed of Jameson Williams. And do you think that that's going to happen that way again this year? Do you think the play calling might go towards him or away from him?
It's a good question. I just, PPR, it was fine, but
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know if that's something that I want to bank on. He's a really heck of a player. He's got an easier schedule, so it might be one you take a flyer on and hope that he can be consistent.
Yeah, that might be somebody I
don't
actually
hate
take a
it.
flyer on later on if he falls. Just the value. I'm not going to
Yeah,
overreach for him.
Yeah, and so far with the way this draft is going, like I can live to take a couple chances on a receiver because my starting three is set, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I feel good with that.
If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, ask us any fantasy football question that you guys have, anything that's going on in your leagues. If you need advice, let us know. But yeah, we are available for all questions. Right now, Jadarian Price went at 5'2", Chuba Hubbard at 5'3", and 5'4" is on the board. You know who's a really good that's been shooting up boards actually is Jonathan Brooks. If he does fall to me, I will take a flyer on him later on, not as one of my starters. But we have seen Chuba Hubbard kind of fall behind last year a little bit, knowing that Rico Dowdle came in and kind of took that job. I know he was hurt, but they didn't really give him the job back. So I guess you ride the hot hand and such. So I'm curious to see what a healthy Jonathan Brooks can look like.
Yeah, I like Jonathan Brooks a lot coming out. Longhorn legend for sure. But I'm almost looking at it like if I don't think T. Higgins will fall to it, but if he does, do I look at a potential Burrow Higgins split and just risk it at running back?
Yeah, because then I'm gonna go because you'll have some serious studs. It'll be top heavy, but can you go down a little bit? Can you show me the running backs?
Oh, you want to see running backs?
Yeah. And I'll get back to who's getting picked in a second. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ask us any fantasy football question you guys have here. Okay, now go. All right, let's go up for a second. All right, so if we're talking all the way coming back, Tony Pollard is a very sneaky. He's had 4 1,000-yard seasons in a row. Okay, I think that's very notable to have and to understand that Brian Dable has, every time that he's had people, he's had a bell cow guy. He hasn't really split the carries unless somebody gets hurt, and I think that's something that people should pay attention to. Also, Blake Corum. I think Blake Corum is a very, very good one. I think he's going to get some. I think the Rams are going to be in more games that they're actually leading this year. I think the defense is going to give the ball back to the offense. The offense is going to score more points. I know it's a trickle-down effect, but I don't think that they're going to want to wear out Kyron Williams. I think that Blake Corum is going to get more touches knowing that they have more of the lead. I'm not saying he's going to take over, but I think Blake Corum is a very, very good pick for a fantasy football team this year.
And we have Ramondre Stevenson still on the board too.
Dude,
starter.
I would cash all these guys in on your queue. I want to stay away. This is just me. I want to stay away from Rico Dowdle. I don't mind Kyle Monangai, but that's kind of like a bench stash. I kind of really do like Kenneth Gainwell. I think that he will be the more polished pass catcher here and get a lot of work.
Our T. Higgins dream is dead.
That's okay.
So,
that's okay.
Yeah.
But I mean,
these running backs that we have left.
These are the things that we're looking at. Or there goes Tyler Warren. Okay. So make sure hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, guys. If you guys have any questions, comment down below for fantasy or football in general. Let us know, and we will answer whatever questions you guys have. Sir Dinesh was on, and he asked us about a trade with JSN, Tetaroa, McMillan, AJ Brown, and HN in a 10-team PPR redraft, and great trade. So see how that goes. But But going back, you have a DJ Moore at the 5'4", Devontae Adams at that 5'5", Luther Burden at the 5'6", T. Higgins at 5'7", Tyler Warren at 5'8", Scary Terry at 5'9", Jalen Hurts getting picked as the third QB at 5'10", and C-Dub is now on the clock at 5'11".
Yeah, with the way this is going and the way these guys are starting to draft,
Yeah.
I think Tootin has to be a must. I think this is a good Tootin spot. We like Jacksonville. They've had a good offense. He's the bell cow there now. So you know what? Let's not overthink it. Let's just root and Tootin.
Root and Tootin. Let's do it, baby. Awesome. I like that. I like JSN, Jefferson, Olave, Scatterboot, Tootin. I think this is shaping out really good. He's got it, dude. He has to take a wide receiver here. There's no way that he can. And for some reason, I think he's going to go Mike Evans because it's a name. Because I don't know who this guy is or girl. I don't know.
I don't know them either.
But to go 4 straight running backs, I'm thinking that. Wow. Does this guy know something that we don't about wide receivers?
Maybe. There it is, Roma Dunze.
So Dunze. Okay, Laporta. Does he know Laporta's hurt with a hip injury?
I don't know. Guess not.
Okay.
Do we look at potential tight end here? I'm not doing the Kyle Pitts thing. You know, call me crazy, but I kind of want to go receiver again.
Let me see. We got Jameson, Mike Evans, Cornell Tate.
I can wait.
So who are you thinking? I have an idea of who I'm thinking.
With the way the board's shaping up, I'm thinking maybe maybe I do just pull the trigger on tight end. But I have Burrow and May staring me right in the face right now.
I understand that, but let me see QB again. I feel like you can get Dak later on, like coming back.
Yeah, maybe. I think we got Cowboys fans in here, so maybe
it's gonna sound weird, but even T. Law or Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is so low, dude.
Yeah.
I know what you're looking at, and I do too. But at the same point, you're gonna think I'm nuts for this. I'm thinking Christian Watson right here, dude.
Over Jameson Williams? You just hyped him up.
I know, but Christian Watson is that number 1 guy there.
Yeah.
Look at Wicks is gone. Reed is still there. They got rid of Dobbs.
Week 11 is gonna be a tough week for me.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Now go check out who's the Buccaneers wide receiver that I told you we were talking about before?
Chris Godwin.
Chris Godwin. Let's go see how far down he is.
He's right here.
He might make it back to you, dude. I think what week is he a bye? Week 10.
Week 10, yeah.
11, 6, 8, 8, 7, 11. Dude, if you can get Chris Godwin, I think you're going to be solid here. Or Michael Pittman. I think you'll be good there. But I think you go
I do like Josh Downs as well this year. I like him in the slot over in Indianapolis.
Absolutely.
I think Golden's in store for a better year as well. And I think for this, there goes Burrow.
Okay. That's okay.
My heart hurts a little bit. That's all right, though.
So
I like Kittle.
C-Dub went Christian Watson at 6'2", Bashal Tootin at 5'11", Sam Laporta went at the 5'12", at 6'1", Roma Dunze, Christian Watson, C-Dub went at 6'2" there, Jalen Warren at 6'3", Joe Burrow at 6'4", and 6'5" is on the clock right now. He has a pretty balanced team here. Puka Nacua, Chase Brown, Josh Jacobs, Garrett Wilson, Tyler Warren, and he's on the clock there. I do worry a bit about the Puka Nacua status here. The Josh Jacobs, you don't know if he's getting suspended either, and whether or not Garrett Wilson's gonna have a competent quarterback with Geno Smith here. So that is it. I look at that as it's like a kind of a good squad, but kind of shaky at the same time.
Yeah.
And there he goes. He picks Mike Evans at that 6'5" to solidify another wide receiver. That's not too bad. And right behind him, Jameson Williams goes 6'6". So that's not too terrible. And then on the board here, 6'7". So I don't mind this. This is I think you have a really good squad. I think you can go. This will sound weird, but if you want to go, maybe another round of like when you come back, run it back, and then hit him with another wide receiver or tight end.
Yeah, I think for my thought process, I definitely want to get another running back and then go and solidify a tight end. Because I think the tight end run is going to happen either right here or on the seven turn.
Yeah. Can you hit the wide receiver spot? I just want to see. Can you scroll down a little bit? Okay. Jordan Addison. Can you keep going? These are the guys I think right here that can actually you can have on your bench. I would actually stash Jaden Reed, knowing that he's still there, but I would actually take Stephon Diggs over him. If Stephon Diggs gets to you after you've already gotten your another running back and another tight end or QB or what have you, and he's staring at you in the face, I would so take Stephon Diggs matched up against Scary Terry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean with receiver, it's where I want to take high end guys that I think can probably perform, right? So that's where maybe you even look at. We talk about bad offenses, right? But maybe a Michael Wilson or a Marvin Harrison because it's a prove it year for him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If those guys fall, because nobody's going to want Cardinals, right? And I'm at the point where I have enough firepower at receiver that I can take a chance on those guys. If it pans out, great. If it doesn't, oh well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to if you have any fantasy football questions, please put it in the comments section and we will answer it for you. But make sure you subscribe to the channel. But Joe Burrow went 6'4", Mike Evans went 6'5", Jameson Williams went 6'6", J.K. Dobbins 6'7". When he's healthy, he is a stud, dude. J.K. Dobbins. Kyle Pitts at 6'8". Caleb Williams at that 6'9" spot, and Brian Thomas Jr. at 6'10", and the 6'11" is now on the clock, and right after that, the turn is on deck. So we will, and there you go, Marvin Harrison Jr. at that 6'11". The gentleman on the turn who got the first pick overall is at 6'12" now, going into 7-1. So we will have 2 picks in a row.
You might think I'm a little crazy here, but
I always think you're crazy, my friend.
Depending on how this 7 goes, the 7th round goes, I'm thinking maybe a Dak and Ferguson combo.
He definitely likes him, and he's 100% a Ferguson guy in the end zone.
Loves the tight ends. He loves the tight ends.
Yes.
And you know how I discussed it earlier in the show. I love my stacks, right?
Yeah.
But I'm very intrigued that Drake May hasn't gone yet. Right? I think he's a great athlete. He was in the Super Bowl last year. He had a heck of a season. He was second in MVP voting there. I'm surprised that he is still on the board.
I mean, you said most of these people were Cowboys fans?
I think there's a handful. I mean, we're just looking at the photos here. I don't know what that first one is. Don't know what the second one is. The third one, no idea. Fourth one, that's CeeDee Lamb. Don't know. And then it looks like you have another Cowboy under Slick Vic here. Then it looks like a Niners in there. And then I think a Bronco on the last one. So
yeah. I would say Parker Washington goes at that 6'12", and he's on the clock here for the 7-1, which is very interesting. Okay. I'm trying to think of why. I mean, look, they might just not be high on him. You know what I mean? I mean, they're going after people that have wheels on them right now. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, then Caleb Williams, Rico Dowdle going at that 7-1, 7-2 is on the clock now. But I mean, Drake May, Jaden Daniels. Who would you rather have? Would you rather have Drake May or Jaden Daniels with the wheels?
I think there's a better situation around Drake May. Yeah. I like Jaden Daniels a lot, but I don't know if Washington will be, they've added a couple pieces around him, but he also just lost his left tackle, so you're going to have to do some shuffling off the offensive line. Whereas Drake May with New England, the easier division, right? I
Mhm.
think it's gonna be a tougher schedule, but I do think he's a really good talent because he also has wheels as well. He can run
Yeah,
the ball.
yeah.
So
I'm trying to think of what do we have here. Jaden Daniels has a very tough schedule ahead of him, along with Dak Prescott. Drake May is kind of at the uh, top of the list when it gets harder. So he's like mid tier here, bottom end of mid tier.
what about Mahomes? He should be back
Uh,
week 1.
he should be Mahomes. Where is? Let me see where they
So we can even look
are.
at a Mahomes Kelsey stack. How crazy would that
Mahomes is
be?
bottom 5, toughest schedule.
Like, so he's got an easy schedule, or he's
No, he's got a tough schedule.
okay.
He's got a tough
He's
schedule.
Mahomes though.
Yeah, the top 10 is Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, Jackson Dart, who we sat next to at St. Elmo's, awesome. Tua, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Daniel Jones. So, and that works out. So, but we will go right back into it, and we have Rico Dowdle going at that 7-1, and then you have Ramondre Stevenson at that 7-2, Blake Corum at the 7-3. Tajay Spears, huh?
I do love Tajay Spears, Tulane Green Wave alum here. I think this could be the season that he finally puts it together. So he's going on our little list here too.
All right.
If Pollard goes sometime soon, then that's gonna be one I want to keep an eye on.
I would actually even go farther down the depth chart. That sounds weird, but was it Coleman? Is Coleman over there? No, who's the kid that they drafted?
Singleton, he's hurt. If you
Singleton.
just
Oh,
read
is
it,
he? I really
Pollard,
like him.
Singleton's hurt, and then Mulling's hurt. Every running back was held out of practice except for Spears on Monday.
And that's a guy that has like chronic knee pain, right? Like all the time, or he has like
He's
really
got
bad
degenerative knee. Yeah,
yeah.
degenerative knee, but that's okay.
So
I just need him
Blake, what's that? What do you mean it's okay? It's not okay. You're running back.
I just need him for one season. I don't need him to last forever.
Blake Corum is at the 7-3. RJ Harvey's at the 7-4. Kyle Monungai at that 7-5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 straight running backs going. So I would say this, dude. If you have a chance, if Tony Pollard makes it to you, I would take Tony Pollard. That's just me.
Yeah.
I know he's hurt right now, but that doesn't mean he's going to be hurt when the season starts. 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons. So, that would be good. Scatterboot, Tootin. I would say Scatterboot, Tootin, and Pollard, along with JSN, Jefferson, Olave, and Watson. I think that's 7 players right there that is just solidified starters right there.
Yeah, I think I wonder if we should start the tight end run at that 8-2 spot.
Well, I mean, everybody's half the league already got tight ends.
Yeah, but I mean, look at all the tight ends that are on the board. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
This is tight end premium, right? So this is where I don't want to miss out on a guy that I like a lot. Like, I don't want to miss out on a Ferguson. I like it. I forgot to add Kelsey there too.
That's what I'm saying. You have options.
I like any of these guys. So I guess it doesn't matter. I do like to have 2 tight ends though, especially in this kind of.
And anyone know something? I think the depth is here for this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really do.
And we just have a boatload of quarterbacks that are on the board. It's like,
yeah, man.
They're gonna, and the avalanche is gonna come. That it's gonna happen where these guys all get drafted. They all go probably almost in a row.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that. But I'm just saying you only have 2 running backs.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that you have a running back to lean on. So if you want to go running back and tight end, knock it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like to live dangerously.
Let me see the running back. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. Feel about Jordan Mason. I like Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
Ugly.
I don't like that split though. That's why I'm saying if Tony Pollard is there, he's going to be the bell.
Maybe.
He's always been the bell. Brian Dable
Yeah, but
was
I mean, he's
Brian Dable was
he's
always
29 years old though, or is he 30 yet? Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. So,
damn.
uh,
Well, there's
yeah,
that. Okay,
yeah,
so
all
you
right.
switch up. You know what I mean? Like you switch up and you
Yeah.
so there you go.
We
Tony
still got AK on the board down there too. I would just want him
who?
for veteran leadership on my team.
I would not get
So
him. Cardinal Tate at 7'6", Tony Pollard at 7'7". The Truth for Saints is definitely coming out of C-Dub right now.
what I said veteran leadership. I didn't say I needed to play him. I just need him. I need a veteran on my bench.
You need him to talk to the squad. I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah. I almost think that the value might be too high to not take a quarterback.
Yeah, not for nothing. If you do have Drake May here, like dealing,
right?
That is really tough, man. And then see what comes back at you. Wide receiver, tight end, and running back, and see what the best flavor is that lands back to you.
I got Cortland Sutton staring me right in the face. I DK Metcalf. I mean, he had a pretty good year with Rodgers last year too, right? Didn't
he? He did, but he was the only guy that was getting targeted. I mean, now you got Pittman over there.
Yeah, I do. I would prefer Sutton to Metcalf.
I mean, they're both second tier. All right, so you're looking at all these guys that are number 2 wide receivers, right?
I think Jalen Waddle is technically the number 2. Oh, okay. Both of them win. So again,
there you go. Okay,
good point. LA Rams defense. Okay.
So he started early. Got it. All right. So we got Tony Pollard.
Now I feel like the defense are gonna go.
Don't worry about it. Tony Pollard 7'7", DK Metcalf 7'8", Cortland Sutton 7'9", and the LA Rams 7'10". CW on the board at 7'11".
Yeah. Loki honestly kind of want to take the Texans defense and keep the defense train going. Just because there's so much value here.
Look, I'm telling you right now, this guy, one of those are going to fall back to you. This guy cannot afford not to have another wide receiver.
Yeah. So I don't know what I want to take here. Do we just get kind of crazy and we just go Godwin?
Are you okay with no, I would say you still need a running back. That's just me though.
Yeah, but I don't love the running backs. I don't want Gainwell.
Right. Do you think they're going to get better as they go down?
No. I mean, maybe the only one that I would take probably out of this crop right here is Jordan Mason.
Okay, so why don't you get your QB then? You want it? You said if May comes back to you.
Yeah, I kind of want to risk it one more time.
You got 10. He's not falling back to you, but that's 10 seconds.
I'm taking Jordan Mason. All
right. So he's gonna go. Damn, this guy does not like wide receivers. So Jordan Mason at 7'11", Drake May at 7'12", Alec Pierce at 8'1", and C-Dub is back on the board at 8'2". Okay. I mean, you want to go after that defense?
Yeah, I kind of want to do the defense, and then whatever quarterback comes to me, it comes to me.
I think if you do that, who do you got? Houston? Yeah. Let the chips fall, because the more defenses that get picked right now, everything's going to get pushed down to
exactly. And I think if I can get them scared while they start drafting,
the
question is, do I want Houston or do I want Denver? Who's got the easier schedule?
Let's check it out. All right, defenses. Who'd you say?
Houston and Denver.
Denver is top 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Houston's top 10. Easiest.
Houston. I'm going Houston. Or I guess Seattle too. You can throw Seattle in there.
Seattle's low. Denver's low. Or I'm sorry, Seattle and Houston are next to each other. Go after Denver.
Wait, what? You said Houston's top 10. Easy, right?
No, Denver is.
All right, I guess I kind of want Houston though.
Okay, so take Houston.
I'm going Houston.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
I trust in D'Amico Ryans. Their defense is just out of this world.
I bet you this is gonna scare everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, we gotta run it." Now look at the guys that are gonna get kicked back down to you. These are, you know what I mean? Josh Downs, I wouldn't even worry about that. You got already wide receivers.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay there.
I actually really do like your wide receivers here, dude. Jackson Smith,
I
Jigba, Jefferson,
do as well.
Olave, Watson. I like these.
They can carry the hole at running back, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is where I want to take some guys with high upside. So Alvin's just for veteran leadership. So chill out, guys. I don't need to hear it from you guys.
There we go, and then we got all right.
I'm gonna put Jaden Blue, my guy.
Okay.
Everybody else just sucks. So I'm leaving it at that.
Are you gonna put Jaden Blue over everybody else?
Yeah, I'm going. Like I said, I'm going for upside at this point.
Right? I know, but he's like buried in that depth chart.
He's what, second string in Dallas?
Yeah, not apparently. I don't know. I wouldn't take him. I don't think he didn't get a lot of playing time last year.
Yeah, that's okay. My targets at running back is Tajay Spears, AK, and Jaden Blue. That's okay. Like, because there's gonna be some waiver wire running back that pops off that I can spend some fab on week 1 or week 2. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why, as long as I have my starters solidified, I think I'll be okay. Of course, we're gonna have some attrition, injuries are gonna happen, but that's what you have fab for.
Yeah. Let me see tight ends.
We had a couple going now.
I like Jake Ferguson. I like Jake Ferguson. He's coming. Dude, I am a fan here of Isaiah Likely. I might pull the trigger, and I think the biggest value here is going to be Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
For the four that I'm looking at right here, Jake Ferguson, Isaiah Likely, Hunter Henry, and Brenton
Travis Kelce.
I'm done with him, dude. Every time everybody wants, I think he's a name now. I think that's all he is.
I don't think anybody wants him, and he's not the same athlete that he was, but he's still a favorite target of Mahomes, right? And Mahomes coming off that knee injury, so he's going to need to get the ball out quick. Who's going to run those over ball routes and whatnot?
That's definitely a possibility, yeah. So we got the Houston Texans at 8-2 with C-Dub here. So C-Dub went Houston Texans with his first defense. Josh Downs went 8-3. Tucker Kraft went 8-4. George Kittle with the 8-5. And Bill went 8-6. And Jordan Tyson 8-7. Harold Fannin at 8-8.
Look at Slick Vic's receivers here. All second-year players or rookie receivers?
That's dude. If Tate doesn't go well and Tyson doesn't get on the field for
Tyson's
a while,
out for what, 2 months?
He's gonna be screwed, dude.
Yeah, he's relying on Abuka and Burden right now, and two Saints. Bold strategy there, Cotton.
Bold strategy, very bold. Can you scroll down after Hawkinson? I want to see who's under there.
I did take 2 Vikings, so shame on me. But I mean, shoot, Kyler could be a target.
Dalton Schultz. Oof, that's tempting right there, my friend.
He was a waiver wire pickup for me last year. 0 fab.
Oh,
and was solid.
Draft is paused. What happened?
Somebody got
Uh-oh.
Did you get your pick? Oh, I guess something said his finger moved the screen and picks the wrong player. So we might have some commish override here.
All right.
This is exciting territory here, people.
This is we don't see a draft pause too often. This is a live draft.
This is some real craziness. He wanted to take a quarterback instead of Tyson.
Okay, so who's on the quarterback? Who's on there? I want to see this.
But that's on me. Oh, you want to go quarterback? My bad. Here we go.
I want to see. Yeah. I want to see who dude. Not for nothing. I think this time around, if you do get the chance, I would go Ferguson,
Prescott.
And then, yeah, I really would. I mean, it's really hard. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. I would still get I would do Strange and Trevor Lawrence. So you can get Trevor Lawrence later.
Aubrey.
No.
In the 8th round. Granted, I took a defense in the 8th round, but
this guy took Aubrey 8. Wow. Okay. That's fine, bro. I'll keep it going.
Yeah.
He said he messed up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This guy is having butterfingers today.
This Vic is actually the one that invited me to this league. So
Okay.
he is the reason that I'm in this league. So
keep this going. I just got to use the restroom real quick.
yeah.
Yep, keep it going. And just let everybody know where you're running through here with that's crazy though. No Aubrey pick that early. All right, I'll be right back.
Yep. So this is crazy. We got Aubrey going off the board at 8-9. We have Dalton Kincaid going off that spot at 8-10. Chris Godwin off the board now at 8-11. So the quarterbacks are still sitting there. I'm still eyeballing the stack, the Dallas boys, if you will, with the Dak and Ferguson stack. I don't know if they'll fall all the way to me at this point because we got quite a few picks ahead of me. But there's still a plethora of talent at the quarterback position here on the board. We're still sitting with Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, Jackson Dart, Matthew Stafford, T-Law, Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy, Bo Nix, Jared Goff, and Baker Mayfield. So we don't get the stack. There's still plenty of talent still on the board. But I do think this is going to be the area where I go after tight end. I want to make sure I have a solidified starter. What we have on the board here still, Travis Kelce, Jake Ferguson, Isaiah Likely, Rondé Gatson. So quite a few good names there. Most of those guys probably will still fall. It looks like almost everyone in the league except for three teams, 4 teams, excuse me, have a tight end. So, or do not have a tight end. So at least one of those guys will fall to us here.
So Dalton was picked 8-10, and you have Chris Godwin. Okay, so he's going. Jonathan Brooks at that 8-12 and then 9-1. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment down below. You have a question, fantasy question, let us know, and we will answer it on the show here. So definitely let us know.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison at the 9-1. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking here, dude. If you make it back there and Jake Ferguson is still there, I think that's a must add. Kenneth Gainwell at the 9-2. The Seahawks, here it comes, dude. The Seahawks at the 9-3. I think
I was telling the people that tight end is going to be where I go with this pick.
Jake Ferguson.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
You still have it.
I still like Kelce here in the spot. And then we can always get a high upside guy. Dak just went. That's okay. We figured that was going to happen. We still have Jawan Johnson, Dalton Schultz down the board, Hunter Henry even. So I'm not too concerned with it. But I feel like if I go Kelce, I got to go Mahomes, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. I think it's going to be more towards those short areas with Kelce nowadays. It's not going to be, you know what I mean? Those touchdowns. The touchdowns, I think those are going to be the big things.
Yeah. Can I throw a curveball at you?
Sure.
If you will. If we get to the pick 11, and the Denver defense is still there, do I double up on defense and just make the quiver with my Houston and Denver defense?
Let me see the defense here.
There's only 3 off the board.
I mean, you'll be done with it. You don't have to worry about it. So Denver is what bye week?
10.
10. Okay, so I mean, it covers your bye week. And you want to know something? This is what a good partner does.
They have the better strength of schedule.
Yep.
And I like having solidified defenses, so I don't have to worry about spending fab on it.
What bye week is Texans?
8.
8? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna check to see who the Denver Broncos are facing week 8.
Good idea. I could just click on it too.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay.
Division games, closer games. So go at it, baby. I would say it. There's usually never blowouts like that. But I will go down the line here. Kenneth Gainwell at 9.2 to Seattle Seahawks at 9.3. Jake Ferguson at that 9.4. You're okay. And then Dak Prescott at 9.5. Matthew Stafford at the 9.6. Gadsden the third at 9.7. Aaron Jones at 9.8. Michael Pittman 9.9. Goddard at 9.10. And C-Dub is on the board at 9.11.
Week 8, Buffalo. I don't do that.
You can take a look at the Patriots too if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Hopefully we get a Jets matchup or something.
Maybe.
Miami.
Yo, take it, dude.
At Miami. And it's week 11, so that's good.
There you go.
Yeah,
honestly, yeah.
Let's do it.
And now coming back, you have your wide receiver. I think this is a good spot. Yeah, this is a really good spot, dude.
Am I good to scroll down a little bit from the top couple picks?
Come again?
You want me to scroll down from the top couple picks so we can start seeing the next line?
If you want to, that's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, we want to keep it going with the draft. So
keep everybody in here, right?
Yeah.
So far, so good. In the 10th, how many rounds are there?
15.
15, not too bad. We got 5 more rounds to go. I think you'll have some. I think you have some decisions to make a little bit, but I do like. I think this guy's going to go wide receiver here. I really do, but I mean he's been all over the place, so I don't know. Maybe he goes. I don't know. Maybe he goes kicker. I have no idea with this guy.
I'm also thinking maybe Mark Andrews isn't a bad option.
No, he gets targets, man. But he has been declining. But Isaiah Likely is not there anymore. Kolar is not there anymore. So I mean, where do those targets go?
Yeah.
There's Reed getting picked. Jalen Reed at 9-12, and now he is at the 10-1. Who's the quarterbacks on the board?
I do like Kelsey here too. I mean, I want to solidify. So Kelsey wants to prove himself that he can play at a better level than he did last year. So he's
he's Boo had him all housed up, man.
Yep.
So what happens
where did he finish last year?
He's gonna try and shake it off. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. If you have any fantasy football questions, please do not hesitate to put it in the comments. We'll read it on the show right now. We are in a live draft right now. C-Dub is not on the clock. He's on deck right now, but he's in that almost last spot, 11th pick. He just picked the Texans and the Patriots defenses, and we'll see how this rolls out. So
you said you want to see quarterback? We have Jane Daniels, Herbert, Dart, Lawrence, Mahomes, Purdy, Nix, Goff, Mayfield, Love, and Murray.
Okay. I'm not mad at Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence. I still see these guys as very viable.
Yeah. I kind of want to still wait on quarterback.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You can do what you want to do, and I think they'll fall.
It's do I take Kelsey in a prove-it year that he just got married, he's looking to bounce back. Mahomes will be healthy to start the season. He will play. Do I go with some potential with Likely? I don't know what the Giants will be. I have to trust in Dart to do that. Mark Andrews is all reliable too. I could go with just the old dogs, right?
Possible, yeah. I mean,
let's see what running backs are available. Let's see if there's anything here that
Rashad White, Chris Rodriguez, Brian Robinson, Alvin. Tyrone Tracy actually might not be a bad pick.
With Scattaboo, I don't want to have him on the same team. This could be my Spears pick as well. Or I could just take out. Maybe nobody will take Alvin. Do you want to look at receiver?
I mean, you still have Jacoby Myers. He got paid. Wandale Robinson. He's in a boatload of wide receivers. Stephon Diggs. He's the number 2 to Scary Terry's number 1. That's actually not bad for him as number 2. Deebo Samuel, but he gets hurt often. But Khalil Shakir is still there.
Yeah, I think I might want to just do Kelsey. I think I just want to pull the trigger.
You got 9 seconds to 8.
Get it an improvement year.
Yep.
Let's get Kelsey in there.
Yep. Go get your receptions.
Yeah. All right. Let's go and put some kickers in the slot here.
Okay. This is a live draft right now. Anybody joining? So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys have any fantasy football questions.
There's not really anybody that I truly love. You know, we like Cam Little. He's got the huge leg.
Yeah.
Harrison Butker just kicked 69 yarders, so we'll throw him in there too. Jason Myers was old reliable last year.
Kai Lemon. So Travis Kelce goes at 10-2 by C-Dub, and then you have Makai Lemon at 10-3, Rachaad White at 10-4, and 10-5 is now on the board. Anybody take Godwin yet?
Yes. He went at the 8-11 up there, so.
Okay. Good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come back and not for nothing, you want to come back and grab Patrick Mahomes along with the.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll have my pick at quarterback here.
It's not.
There's just so many good dudes on the board still. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
I could take it. I mean, I could probably snag a couple of these guys. I could go QB.
How far down does not for nothing? How far down does this these tight ends go?
Tight ends?
Yeah, I mean David Njoku, Terrence Ferguson, Mason Taylor, Greg Dulcich. I'm still baffled by this. Greg Dulcich is the starter on this team.
Pat Freiermuth.
Gunnar Helm. Gunnar Helm could have a solid.
Mm-hmm.
Gunnar Helm can
and
have
we know they love Wan'Dale Robinson. Brian Daboll loves him, and he's gonna be like that security blanket for Cam Ward. He's still on the board as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust that. That's just me. That's I know he's brought over because he knows the system, but it's all, to me, it's still under the realm of what Carnell
PPR too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he had 140 targets.
Can you scroll down?
Each of the last 2 seasons.
No, keep that up. Sorry.
Oh.
On the side, yeah, there we go, right there. Oh no, you had it. There you go. Yep. So Wan'Dale's in number 2. Carnell, Wan'Dale, Calvin. Okay. I just want to see the depth there. That's all.
Yeah. Back-to-back seasons of 140 targets.
Yeah, I mean,
if I get Tajay, I'm not gonna go Wan'Dale because that's too many Titans.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I think I'd feel more comfortable having at least one more running back. So if one of these 3 guys are still on the board between Spears, Kamara, and Blue, taking one of those guys.
I not for nothing. I would just take Spears then.
Yeah, I'm just saying which one of these guys, whoever falls to me, because one of these guys could go here.
Yeah.
Look, we have a long ways to go till pick 11 here. So.
All right, so you got Makai Lemon at 10-3, Rachaad White at 10-4, Jackson Dart at 10-5, Justin Herbert going at that 10-6 spot with Matthew Golden at the 10-7, Xavier Worthy 10-8 and 10-9. Pick round 10, pick 9 is on the clock right now. So see how that rocks and rolls. And let me see. I mean. Denver Broncos, there it is, going at 10-9. Tyler Algier at the 10-10. And what do you think of Woody Marks?
I think it'll be the change of pace and pass catching back. So for this league, it could be good, right?
I think he's a solid guy if David Montgomery misses some time. Yeah,
look. D'Amico Ryans thinks Woody Marks will have special year. So which kind of special? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
It says I'm seeing more dynamic, faster, more physical runner, running around his pad. So USC legend.
There it is.
And he's got a new number this year. I think he was 25 last year or 27 last year. He's number 4 now.
Hey, everybody likes a single digit number now, right? It's cool. That's cool. So I feel bad
I
for the
wouldn't hate it.
Texans too, because then you have like Jaden Higgins is out now. Now Tank Dell, is he coming back? That might be somebody you might
Yeah,
want to get in the later rounds.
Tank Dell at receiver.
Yeah, see how far down he is. I think
Yeah,
everybody forgot about him, dude.
Stephon Diggs is still on the board. I
Dude,
mean,
I'm
Shakir.
telling you, if
I
he
gotta throw
get,
him on there.
I would say this: get Stiggs on there. I was even Diggs, get Stribling on there. I would say Rashid
Rashid
Shaheed.
Shaheed.
Yep.
I don't want to pair him with JSN though. Though we do get points for return yardage, so I might throw a Zachariah Branch on
Okay.
there because you
There's
do
Tank
get
Dell.
points.
Tank Dell is still under Jaden Higgins, dude.
Yeah, I got him. I got him on the
That
thing right
is
here.
wild to me. So Denver Broncos go at 10-9. Tyler Algier goes at 10-10. Bo Nix at 10-11. And now we're back at the turn. 10-12 and 11-1. This guy has the turn here. So
Jane Daniels still on the board, and we're
that might be
about
a
to be in the 11th round.
dude. That might be a steal right there. Just the rushing alone. He has two good wide receivers now. They signed a tight end. They got Rashad
I
White as a really good pass catcher.
mm-hmm.
This could scream at you right now.
Yeah, he could definitely fall there, and I think he'll definitely have a bounce back year. Obviously, the injuries didn't hurt him last year, but this is a guy that was in the NFC Championship 2 seasons ago, and he had a heck of a rookie year. So,
Dude, I think you might be in the clear if this guy does not take a QB. Everybody else has a QB.
I think I'm the only one that hasn't taken a quarterback.
I think the guy
That's
that's
how I like
drafting
it.
the
That's
guy
how
that's drafting now has not.
There you go. See, there it goes.
Really? Son of a bitch. We gotta shut the
I
heck
like.
up.
I know. They're probably watching this right now.
They really are. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
word, you gonna take him? Okay.
Yeah, but I love being the last team to take a quarterback.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's what I actually enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good pick because
He's got
he took
Bijan Robinson
Bijan.
again. No, I'm just kidding.
That's actually good. It's smart.
Yeah. So it really is. You got that handcuff. So Jaden Daniels goes at the 10-12, and Brian Robinson, not Bijan Robinson, at the 11-1. And 11-2 is on the board. So you'll have your pick here, dude. You still got some really good quarterbacks, man.
Yeah. Week 5, Baker plays at Dallas. He's from Texas. So if I go Mahomes, who has a bye week 5, and then Baker, what a combo.
Yeah. Oh man, that'll be a good. That would actually be pretty solid.
Yeah, because I only got 5 picks, so I gotta start being careful. I still want to take, 2 kickers. I gotta take 2 quarterbacks. So my last pick, it's either gonna be receiver or tight end. Because now I only have 1 on the roster.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm a 2 kicker kind of guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
I always was too. I don't want to have to go on the waiver wire, drop somebody that I want on my team for good. I want to be able to keep everybody that I have, So
yeah, agreed.
All right, so Jonathan was it Jonah Coleman 11-2. Jacoby Myers at 11-3, and 11-4 is now on the board.
I'm gonna look at some of it Schultz real quick.
Okay.
He's still the starter at tight end, right? Yep. Okay.
Yes, he is.
I think I might go I might go Schultz and then quarterback.
I don't know who this is, dude. People are sidebar here. Somebody's dropping a lot of players on our team. Or not on our team, on our dynasty. But Stephon Diggs at the 11-4. That's a bummer. Wan'Dale Robinson at 11-5. The Cowboys at 11-6. We discussed that. We discussed the Cowboys as having a sneaky defense.
Yep, that we will be improved this year.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Parker is a really good defense coordinator coming over from the rival Philadelphia Eagles. So,
I would say, okay. Did anybody? This is gonna sound weird. Yeah, they had to have by now. DK Metcalf.
Yeah, I think he went. Wait, he was at somewhere in this area, I think. He's right here. Yeah,
Okay,
right after
okay,
Pollard.
okay. Got it. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, dude, on the way back here, I would take Tank Dell.
Well, if I want to do 2 kickers, 2 quarterbacks, and if I
Okay.
need a second tight end, that's the order I have to go.
Okay, got it.
I could just do 1 kicker and just we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mahomes just went.
All
So
right,
they
so
have
you get
Mahomes and Burrow.
so the Cowboys at 11-6. 11-7 is the Philadelphia Eagles. Concepcion at 11-8. Patrick Mahomes at 11-9. 11-10 is on the clock, and C-Dub is on deck right now. So,
How are we feeling about Purdy? How's his schedule look?
he always gives you average. If you're looking for somebody that's going to break the bank for you, probably not him. But I not for nothing, I would probably go Trevor Lawrence if anything. You want the schedule?
Yeah, I'm on the clock now, so I'm gonna
you.
go tight end here, but
Okay.
I definitely need to take a quarterback.
All right, so Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence, top 4. Easy.
How's Baker? How's Baker's schedule? Because again, this goes back to I want to have somebody that I enjoy watching.
Brock Purdy has the hardest schedule.
Okay. So
Baker Mayfield, top 10 hardest schedule.
Okay. What about Murray and Shuck?
Or Kyler Murray second. Kyler Murray second easiest. Jared Goff third easiest. Trevor Lawrence fourth easiest. And who else?
Shuck and Darnold.
Darnold seventh easiest or eight easiest. Shuck. And Tyler Shuck is in between. He's like half, 15th.
I think I'm gonna go Baker and Kyler.
Okay.
I don't want T-Law. He had a good year last year. It's not something that I wanna do. Purdy, toughest schedule. I can't do Goff on my team. I'm gonna go with the motivated Baker Mayfield. Last year's deal has to show out, and lock it in.
So we got Patrick Mahomes at 11-9, Isaiah Likely at 11-10. 11-11. C-Dub goes with Dalton Schultz. Sounds good. I like it. Deebo Samuel going at 11-12. Jalen Coker at 12-1. Baker Mayfield back with C-Dub. He was on the clock at 12-2, and now 12-3 is on the clock. So you have your quarterback now.
Yes, I do.
You have your 2 tight ends. So let's you start looking at kickers, right?
Yeah, need to probably solidify the kicker. I mean, all the kickers are on the board except for Aubrey. So this is going to be one of those situations where I'll probably wait until the 14th, 15th round to take one. And let's see whoever falls to me. AK off the board. I do need to get one more running back. Kind of hurts my heart because I only have 1 Saint. My ratio, I usually like to have 2.
Terrible.
So now I might have to go with Saints kicker here. Yeah. So we're
you don't need one, right?
Excuse me.
You don't need 2 Saints. You prefer.
I've had 2 Saints almost every season here, and
God.
So like there's a rhyme and a reason for this. Everyone, they might have the rituals. I have to have at least 2 Saints. You never want to leave a Saint alone, right? You gotta have a buddy system.
Buddy.
And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker run right here.
Dicker the kicker at 12-4. Cam Little at 12-5. Let me see the kickers, bud. Let's see who we got. Jason Myers is always a solid.
I had him on my team last year.
Okay, let's look at some. Dude, I would take. This is gonna sound crazy. I would go after Detroit Lions kicker because their safeties are not good. They could be giving up a lot of points, and they could be going into some real games. They're going back and forth.
The only reason that I do not like having Detroit kicker is how aggressive Dan Campbell is, and I had Jake Bates a couple seasons ago when he first came in because I saw what he did in the UFL.
Yeah.
Yet he never got to go out there and kick because we were going for it all the time. And so them and the Eagles, I'm out because they go for it too much on fourth down. So
McPherson then.
I got what I have in the queue right now is Butker and Myers.
Okay.
So decent enough offenses.
I like Myers. He's very accurate.
Yeah, good defense, right? I think another one that I might throw in is Pinerio, right? The kicker for San Francisco.
Oh, Panera Bread?
He was he was very good. I had him in one league last year and he was pretty consistent.
Okay. If you guys are just joining, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. If you guys have a fantasy football question, this is you can drop down below. This is a live fantasy football draft as of right now. We have C-Dub in that 11 spot, almost at the turn over in the corner there. So far, having a really good draft. But if you guys have any questions, fantasy football wise, drop it down in the comments. We'll read it right now. And subscribe to the channel.
Also, Cairo Santos. Underrated.
Cairo Santos. All right, cool.
Looks to be the number one kicker. Another green wave.
Yeah.
So, there we go. So he was 25 of 30 last year, but Chicago's talked about putting points on the board, and he's the only kicker on the roster. So I think he's a very underrated fantasy option this year. I love Cairo Santos. That's good.
Okay. So we got Mark Andrews went at the 12-6. Kenyon Sadiq at the 12-7. Rashid Shaheed at the 12-8, and then 12-9 is on the board right now on the clock. And I think Myers is good. I think Fairbarn is actually a pretty good look at as well. I would say not too bad. I'm not sure. Oh, Romeo Dobbs goes at the 12-9, and now 12-10 is on the board. I'm very curious. Fairbarn, there he goes at 12-10. Yeah, these kickers are going to start to go now.
Yes, they are.
And that's who you're going to take, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless I don't think anybody's going to go after Santos. Like I talked about, I think Chicago's will be high scoring. For the kickers, I'm going to see who falls to me. There's not a specific one that I have to have or whatnot, but I do love Will Lutz as well.
There goes Jason Myers at 12-11.
So I'm thinking I might switch up my strategy a little bit, and I have 3 spots left.
Yeah,
I have to get another running back. So if Spears or Blue or Marks are still there, one of those 3, I gotta take one of those guys. We gotta get another quarterback, and we gotta get a kicker. So I'm thinking I go one of the running backs. I go my other quarterback, and then I take a kicker.
Okay, that's fair.
Because also I don't necessarily have to take 2 kickers with my reasoning because there will probably be an injury, right?
Likely,
I have IR spots, so if there is one, I can put one in, pick one up down the road. So,
I'm looking at something here. Can you click on Khalil Shakir real quick?
Yes. Shakir.
And with that, Jalen Naylor just got taken off the 12-12, and then Tajay Spears at 13-1. Yeah. So 13-2 is on the board. Can you scroll down a little bit? Yeah, I mean, looking at this real quick, I mean, if Khalil Shakir is also on the board too, I mean, I don't know if this questionable is or if it's a big injury, but I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of hard to leave him on the board so late too,
Yeah, I had 3 running backs on my roster though.
Yeah.
So I've got 4 receivers, 3 running backs.
Can you go to the running back spot then? I'm just curious. Yep. Woody Marks actually in Jadon Blue, not too bad. Dylan Sampson, Nick Singleton, Emmett Johnson, Marshawn Lloyd. Can you scroll down a little bit? I'm just seeing if there's maybe a dark horse. Braylon Allen, possibly. So this is the thing. I don't know what's going on with Breece Hall and that groin.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's look at his card real quick.
Dude, this dude is running at 245 right now, dude.
He rushed 3 times for 4 yards and caught a pass on Friday night's game.
Can you scroll down a little bit farther too? Not there. Oh. I'm sorry, dude. I just want to prepare you for anything. Keep going. Jadon Blue. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Jarquez, Demon, Katron Allen. He's been getting a lot of hype. You know, if something were to happen to a Marion Hampton, I really think Vidal is still the guy. That's just me. That's just me talking out loud.
Maybe. Yeah. Fourth string running back right now. He might be getting a lot of hype, but
yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to see what we got. Isaiah Jacobs, Kenny Barner, Jalen Wright. Let me see. Is it Ollie Gordon or is it Jalen Wright number 2?
I think it's Jalen Wright.
Okay. I mean, HN has missed time before, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't know what this new head coach is going to be doing. You know what I mean? So it's very.
Yeah. I don't really want anything to do with that bad offense over there.
Yeah, that's kind of
we'll be running the ball a lot, but yeah, Woody Marks off the board.
Okay.
Keaton Mitchell is technically the backup in LA.
Okay.
He's the fast running back. He's got speed for days. He is ahead of Vidal.
What? How about Marshawn Lloyd if Jacobs gets suspended here?
He just has not played any snaps, really. He just has not been healthy at all for his career. Right?
That's interesting too. Okay. I'm just trying to look for your depth here, you know.
He's played one regular season game in his first 2 seasons.
I think he's had like 6 rushes? Yeah. 6 rushes for 17 yards.
Yeah.
And then the weird thing is it looked great, which is so stupid to say. Like when it looked great, you're like, oh, okay, he's about to do something. And after that, it was hit. It was like, no, not you, sir. No, thank you.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of at this point, I mean, you're taking dart throws, right? So maybe Keaton Mitchell, right? Keaton Mitchell, Marshawn Lloyd, and maybe he'll play in more than one game in 2 years.
Absolutely.
I don't mind the Braylon Allen, but let's look at Jaden Blue's card real quick. Let's look.
Yeah.
You know, this was a love of mine.
I'm just getting you options because they seem to be going off the board quick.
Yeah. So he's got an injury, non-participant. So he is behind Malik Davis on there, but that's okay. He's planning on giving Blue a heavier workload, so we'll see. He's only 22.
Ravens are off the board.
His speed is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on how Shoddy wants to use him, though, you know?
Yeah.
Go. Can you scroll down even farther? I mean, like, yeah, go. Keep going.
We're getting to people that aren't even in the league anymore.
Hold on, right there. Let me see. Go up. Up. JJ Taylor. Wow. Trey Benson, Josh Adams. Up. There we go. Isaiah Jacobs, Emmanuel Wilson. Up. All right. Yeah. That's as far that's I wanted to see the line of where it stops, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess I don't necessarily have to take another running back. I would prefer it since I'm
the insurance. I get that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, right? I mean, if somebody goes down and you only have 2, you know what I mean? You're sitting there kind of like twiddling your thumbs, like, well, what do I do now? You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, good thing is I do load it up on receiver. We got 2, like, at least solid options at tight end. They might not have huge plays, but
yeah.
Yeah. Mike Washington for Vegas might also be an underrated option. The rookie from Arkansas.
Is he behind Genty though, or no?
Yeah, Genty. I would. Genty's gonna be the starter.
I would have thought that. Wait, they got Fernando as the starter? No.
Yeah, I don't think that's accurate though, because they haven't named a starter.
I'm gonna check on our lads real quick.
Yeah, but I think that could be another underrated option. Marshawn Lloyd off the board. Looks like you had Baltimore Ravens defense at the 13-5. Harrison Mevis, the thicker kicker, at 13-6. T. Law at 13-7. And Marshawn Lloyd at the 13-8.
Yeah. You know, I really want to see Roman Hemby, dude. I want to see what that kid's got.
I like Hemby. I was watching some of the national championship game the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good player. Shakir off the board.
Yeah, it only a matter of time. All right, so we'll go down here. Brock Purdy at the 13-2. Woody Marks at the 13-3. Chris Rodriguez at 13-4. Baltimore Ravens at 13-5. Mevis, the kicker for the Los Angeles Rams, 13-6. Trevor Lawrence, 13-7. Marshawn Lloyd at 13-8. Khalil Shakir at 13-9. And 13-10 has picked the kicker, Borian. How do you say this name?
Borregales.
Borregales, the kicker for New England. And C-Dub is on the board at 13-11.
We got a kicker. There's still a ton of options at kicker, and my guy Cairo's still down there, so I don't have to. Question is, do I want to go running back or quarterback here?
Don't risk it, because last time you thought you were going to get a running back, and the guy behind you snatch guys.
And he's also gone 5 receivers in a row now. So.
Yeah, this guy is the most unpredictable guy I've ever guy or girl. I don't know if they're married. That's a wild life. That's all I know.
I'm thinking maybe what I do is I go running back, kicker, and then a receiver at the end. And I just leave one. I just go one quarterback.
Okay. I mean, this isn't biased either, dude. I would say if you want a running back that's going to work, I would say it would have to be Braylon Allen or Tyrone Tracy. But I know you don't want to stack.
Yeah, I'm thinking more Mitchell or Mike Washington. We saw what Mike Washington did in that 40. He's a big body.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'll take Allen, I guess. No, we're going blue.
Go what you got, baby.
I'm going with my draft crush from last year. I think he's a heck of a player, great pass catcher.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with it.
Just hope they give him the chance to pass catch.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, I can always just drop him, whatever.
Yeah, there's always going to be there's always going to be waiver wire pickups. So
yeah.
Is Tank Dell still there?
Yeah, I think Quentin Johnston's still here too.
I don't know. They're going to do a lot of 11 personnel over there. Mike McDaniel is weird.
But he likes having his 2 receivers. He's the other starter, right?
I don't know how that's going to...
Quentin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that... I wouldn't even take a chance on him. That's just me. That's me. So, I mean, you and I think differently, though, at times. So
yeah, Tank Dell, how long until he gets hurt again? Zachariah Branch is the receiver 3 over there in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I don't like having Falcons, but he's a return man as well. And there's points for returns. So he's the second receiver. Jawan Jennings down here.
He's down there. Jalen Noel. Antonio Williams. Keenan. Yo, Keenan. Yeah. That's not for nothing, dude.
Cooper Kupp is still here.
I'm telling you right now, I think Keenan is the wide receiver 1 right now.
Yeah.
That is...
I'm gonna go take a kicker. I'm taking my guy. I'll take Santos. And then we'll see what receivers fall. And because
Chicago.
I've got 4 receivers. Or do I just take another quarterback?
I always like having a quarterback kind of tucked away.
Who does Shaq play week 10? I can complete my 2 Saints right here.
This guy. Carolina.
He does well against Carolina. That's actually not bad.
It is a division game. Okay.
Yeah. What about Darnold? Who does Darnold play week 10?
Week 10.
I just go full 2018 quarterback class here. Las Vegas. Damn.
Okay.
Just for fun. So what about CJ?
Shoot it. Who does he got? Cleveland.
Okay.
But in defense, their defense was actually pretty good. Take away Garrett or Myles Garrett, they still have a pretty good defense. So
let's talk about it. Kyler's still on the board here.
Green Bay.
He plays Green Bay week 10.
Oof. It'd be tough. Actually, this is gonna sound weird. Check out Daniel Jones. I'm just curious with week 10. Miami.
That's not. I mean, we don't know if he'll survive by then. What does Cam Ward have week 10? Jacksonville.
Oof. They got a lot better defense this year, man. Or they
Yeah,
they had a lot better defense progressively.
They had a good defense last year,
yeah.
Man. I'm going to see which quarterbacks fall. I think I'm going to pivot here.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing another receiver or running back. Yeah,
So,
it's smart to go and load up on those positions, but I like to have 2 quarterbacks.
I got you. So Zach Charbonnet goes at the 14-3 and 14-4, the Minnesota Vikings defense. The 14-5 pick is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Tank Bigsby goes at the 14-6. Malik Washington, 14-7. And 14-8 is on the board right now. So Jake Bates at the 14-9, and Tank Dell goes at the 14-8 Jake Bates, and 14-9 is Tank Dell. So 14-10 is now on the board. This is interesting. This is definitely interesting. So far you got Baker Mayfield, Scatterboo, Tootin, Najigba, Jefferson, Kelsey, Olave, Watson, Mason, Schultz, and Blue, and your kicker is Santos. You have the Texans defense and the Patriots defense. Not a bad team here, C-Dub. I like it.
Not terrible for pick 11 too. Keep that in mind.
Word, it's a good turn. I actually kind of prefer it this year. I don't know if I think if I'm going first this year, I'm definitely I think I'm going Gibbs. If I have any picks, I'm gonna go Gibbs.
Yeah.
But
this is the only one that I'm nervous about because of what they have Tyrone Tracy, they brought in Najee Harris, Devin Singletary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we've seen what he's able to do on the field. That's Absolutely. The only one that kind of makes me a little nervous there.
I hear you. Hunter Henry at the 14-10 and 14-11 is now on the clock. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment down below if you guys have a fantasy football question. Let us know. We will answer it right here on the show right now. But we're finishing up a live draft right now. The C-Dub has got his team rocking and rolling. We're making that turn right into the last round. So see how that goes. And Quentin Johnson at the 14-11, and now we're going into the turn to finish off the last round. So 14-11 going into the 15-1 is what we're looking at right here. So very interesting. I do like this is a solid draft. So not too bad at all.
Travis Hunter.
All right.
How are we feeling about Omar Cooper for Jets this year?
I think there's more targets out there. I think you could probably find somebody else. I'll be honest. I think he's still got a lot of learning to do. I'm watching Mason Taylor even getting more targets than he is. They're really looking at Aiden Mitchell, right?
Adonai Mitchell,
Adonai Mitchell, yep. Dude.
They have that receiver too for Cooper, so.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be that slot guy. He's going to be on the inside. But it looks like Gino is really liking him, Adonai. So can't knock it. So
Longhorn legend. Did Adonai Mitchell already get taken?
I don't know. Let me take a look. There we go. Adonai. If he didn't, that's a solid look.
Yeah, I still need to take a quarterback, but still crazy to me that Cooper Kupp's still out here. Chimere DK is out here. Young Coleman is hilarious. Jack Besh, Keyshawn Booty. Yep.
Jack Besh is no slouch either.
No,
he can get a lot of looks. He can get a lot of looks. I like
Io Manor, receiver 2 in Tennessee right now.
You know what's a solid one, dude, is if you go back up a little bit, go back down. Who was I looking at? Jack Besh, Keyshawn Booty, dude. I think that he could be a really good trade candidate with all of these injuries right now. I know he wants to prove himself on his rookie or on the end of this deal, on the end of his contract. He wants to prove that he's got it. He is a very good wide receiver. And I think if he gets traded somewhere, he might be able to shell out.
We got chilling right here too.
Good old Ted. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that mean mug. I mean, he's not messing around.
2 grabs and he started on the game Friday.
Let me take a look at that wide receiver spot.
Oh, where?
The depth chart of the Bucks.
Oh,
sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm just curious right now.
Travis Hunter getting drafted in the last round there.
Wow. Okay, so and Mika, and then Ted Hurst behind him, Chris Godwin. Cameron Johnson had a couple last year. Jalen McMillan coming back, and Tez Johnson. Okay, they and actually David Sills. David Sills had a couple games last year, a couple catches. Okay, they got some depth in there. All right, I like it. Giving Baker some help.
Yeah.
So going back to the 14-12 Reichert, the kicker for Minnesota. And then he turned right into that 15-1. They took the Los Angeles Chargers defense. Now the Detroit Lions defense goes 15-2. Travis Hunter, 15-3, and 15-4 is on the board. So, kind of looking at, you have, who's on the wide receiver list? I'm just curious, that's all.
We got Stribling,
yeah.
Boston, Cooper, a lot of the rookies, Jacoby Lane, Zachariah Branch, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen McMillan, Jawan Jennings, Cyrus Allen, Malik Washington, who is receiver 1.
That is receiver 1, dude.
That is the receiver 1.
Actually, if anything, I would. Wow.
Trey Tucker.
Where's Chris Bell?
Oh, Jawan Jennings just went. He's way down here. I think he's on.
Is he? Yeah, I think he's still on the ACL recovery too. So
yeah.
But they did take him off the PUP list. I will say that.
Yeah, he's right.
Doesn't mean much, but I'm excited to see this kid. 6'2", 230. I like this.
Mm-hmm. This was one of Chuck's favorite targets at Louisville.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I can see why. Okay.
Yeah, but I got to take quarterback here. I want to have to, Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk.
Okay. We're going off the rails here, people.
Yeah, we are. Hawkinson goes
2 hours into this. So.
Juwan Jennings goes at 15-5. 15-5. Fernando Mendoza goes at 15-6. Brandon Ayuk at 15-7 and 15-8 is on the board. Brandon Ayuk. Oh, this guy fell asleep at the wheel, I have a feeling, bud.
Okay.
Right, I think Brandon Ayuk talked himself right out. Samaje Perine, 15-8. This is actually not a terrible pick. Samaje Perine always delivers when he's on the field, dude. I will say he's got like this weird average. Tyrone Tracy.
Where's Captain Kirk?
Goes 15-9. I don't know. Damn, they just get rid of him like that? You're on the board there, buddy. David Njoku goes 15-10.
I can't draft until I find Kirk.
Type him in.
No. We're not doing all that.
You're gonna find him quicker.
That's crazy. That's fine. All right, I think this is where I narrow it down. I don't know. I'll look here in a second. Do I go Shuck or do I go Murray?
You're gonna go Shuck. Stop it.
Against the Panthers?
You need 2 Saints on there.
Yeah, I do. And we got Darnold's chilling here too.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong about it. I want you to feel comfortable with this team, and I don't think you're going to feel comfortable unless you
Let's go all sixes. All sixes at quarterback here, baby. Shuck and Baker. We're shucking it and baking it.
Nice. Who do you think this guy picks at the end?
He's right here. They have him at the 3,136 ranked player.
What?
And he's going to be the starter for the Raiders here. Like we know this. That is insane.
Why is he down there?
I don't know. That makes 0 sense for me. I would have never found him.
That is wild.
All right.
No way.
How are we feeling with the last pick? Who do we think's going to go? He only has one quarterback, so I think he might go golf here.
He doesn't have a quarterback?
He only has one.
One. How many tight ends he got?
He has one.
One. I think he goes Brenton Strange.
He has 6 receivers, and he started out with 4 running backs.
I think he goes Brenton Strange. Let me see the tight ends.
Tight ends.
Conquo, Juan, Turner. Yeah, I think he goes tight. I think he goes Brenton Strange.
Right here.
Oh, that's going to be best available. It's going to take what they think he needs, right?
Probably Goff.
Come on, dude.
Oh no!
What?
No.
He's going in the season with 1 running back or 1 quarterback, 1 tight end.
Oh my goodness!
And we could have had the Laporta Goff stack right here. What is happening?
That is wild. That is wild, my friend. Okay. Well, I mean, all right. So let's take a look at your team here. 15 rounds. I like it. You got Baker Mayfield starting off at the QB spot. Cam Scatterbo is your running back, along with Bashal Tutin as your other running back. Your 2 wide receivers are Jackson Smith-Njigba and Justin Jefferson. Your tight end is Travis Kelce. Chris Olave in that flex area, along with Christian Watson in that flex area, and Cario Santos as your kicker. Your defense is also Houston Texans. So we'll go on the bench here. You have running back Jordan Mason, New England Patriots defense, Dalton Schultz, Jadon Blue as your running back, and then quarterback Tyler Shuck. So not too bad, man. I like this. This is a good draft.
Yeah. It's got some value picks, especially it being pick 11. It was it's interesting the way the board fell. We had a little bit of weird drafters out there, so you're gonna have that in some leagues where you don't really know everybody. So you just gotta be prepared for everything. That's why we waited on quarterback. I think we got some really good values.
Yeah.
NFC South, it's a lot of shenanigans happening there, so they're gonna be throwing it a lot. And we doubled up on defense, which wasn't one of my things I usually do. But I think the value is just so good there. Get 2 elite defenses.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of play the matchups at that point.
Yeah, no, that's 100%. But overall, I like it. I like what it brought to the table. I like everything about it. It looks pretty dope. So what we can do though is we're gonna be posting this up, and if you guys have any questions right now for fantasy football, we'd be more than happy to answer them. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and we can answer any questions, trades, anything like that. So but I do like this. This is a solid squad. So
this was fun. This is a lot of fun. First of a handful of drafts coming up, I guess.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to remove this. Good to go?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. Yeah, that was solid. Good to roll. I like the team. The team was solidified, and on to the next, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
First fantasy draft in the books, so we're ready to rock. We're ready for the season now.
Nice. We still have a couple of our own, right? Don't we have like a one where we got to pay, like a bidding one or something?
That you and I are in together.
Yeah, we're separate teams, but I remember there was one where we each have to pay. We only have like 2,000 fab or something like that, or 200 or something weird like that.
I don't know. I don't think we're in a fab league. Oh.
I'll figure it out. But anyway, everybody subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment down below. Subscribe to the channel Top Dawg Coverage on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Stay connected. Spotify, Apple, swipe up, and leave a comment. All right. But that is all for today. We had not a mock draft, but a real draft. And I think those are even better than the mock drafts because you get that
real fantasy.
Real fantasy, baby.
Draft.
Real fantasy. Yeah. All right. Well, it's your boy Dirty and your boy C-Dub, and we are out. Peace.